Dear students, today's video is on IELTS writing on an essay. Every Saturday I make videos on essays. The essays I have already done, you can see their videos on my channel Excellence the Ideal Class. In IELTS we write our essays in 250 to 270 words, 3 to 4 paragraphs. The suggested time is 40 minutes. Many types of animals have a risk of dying out. What can governments and people do to save these animals? You should always spend some time understanding the question to write a proper answer. Now, this question wants a solution of a problem. And in the first paragraph, we always write the introduction that has two statements, background statement and thesis statement. The background statement introduces the essay topic, and in the thesis statement we write what we are going to write about this essay. It actually depends on the question. Like here, the question wants the solution of a problem. First, let me tell you the meaning of some words I have used in the introduction. Numerous means many. On the verge of extinction means about to disappear. Extinct means to disappear completely. Numerous animals are on the verge of extinction today, for which we humans are largely responsible. So, sincere efforts are needed by governments and people to improve the situation. In the first three lines, I have written the essay topic, introduce the topic, that is the background statement, and in the next two sentences I have written the thesis statement, what I am going to write about it. I have written sincere efforts are needed, which means in the following paragraphs I will write the solutions. In place of sincere efforts, you can also write earnest efforts. In place of improve the situation, you can also write ameliorate the situation, which also means improve the situation. After writing the introduction, we have to write the main paragraphs. But before that, we have to do a lot of planning, think of good points that are related to that topic. And you should think of all the points together, because sometimes important points come to your mind later on. But when you are writing your paragraphs, you can write the important points first. And also, once you have thought of all the points, don't start writing them. Please check. Are they going to make any sense? Are they connected to the question directly? So before writing, we will plan all the solutions, think of all the points. Now, if government has to save animals, the most important thing is to make a conservation policy. Make a list of the animals that are in danger, find the causes that put them at risk, eliminate the causes and ways to protect them. And secondly, if we want to protect animals, we have to protect forests and water bodies. And thirdly, law is also needed. For example, law that puts a ban on illegal hunting or illegal cutting of trees. And fourthly, government cannot solve a problem if cooperation of the people is not there. So that solution should also be included, that government should create awareness among the people. First, let me tell you the meaning of some words that I have used in this paragraph. Ought to means should. Habitat means natural place of living. Aquatic means living or growing in water. At government level, firstly, an animal conservation policy ought to be made, which should include listing the animals in danger, risk factors, and ways to protect them. Secondly, it is extremely essential to protect their habitat, forests and water bodies in case of aquatic animals. Now you can take some time to read this paragraph. Firstly, see the points that I have put, and after that, the language, the way I have framed my sentences, and after that, sense and connectivity. Students, whenever you are doing writing, it is very important that you pay a lot of attention to the vocabulary that you use, because the students make a lot of mistakes here. Please do not use a word if you are not 100% sure about it, because it shows your lack of understanding and you lose bands. Now, the meaning of some words that I have used in this paragraph. Prohibit. It means to order somebody not to do something. Logging means cutting of trees for commercial purposes. Poaching means illegal killing of animals. Thirdly, protection through legislation is needed. The word is needed is missing, I'm sorry. For example, prohibit their hunting and strict punishment for illegal logging and poaching. Fourthly, massive awareness among people to make them understand the seriousness of the situation so that they cooperate with the government to save animals. Now you can take some time to read this paragraph. First, see the points that I have put, then language, sense, and connectivity. Also, learn how to put an example. It can help you to increase your bands, but students make a lot of mistakes. First, you should write a point and then explain it through the example. Like my point is make law, and then I have written what kind of law? Law that bans hunting, or there are punishments for illegal logging and poaching. In place of strict punishment, you can also write stringent penalties, which also means the same thing. After this, in the following paragraph, you will see the steps that people should take at individual level. And the most important thing at people level, of course, is to try to make direct efforts to protect animals, participate with the government in such campaigns. And secondly, say no to animal products, because if demand is less, maybe some animals could be saved. And after that, it is very important that we all adopt an eco-friendly lifestyle, not to do anything that can harm animals around us. So these are the solutions you will see in this paragraph. First, the meaning of the words. Campaign means a series of actions done to achieve a particular purpose. A series of actions to achieve a particular purpose. Reliance means dependence. Further, with regard to the efforts people should make. Now this paragraph is about the efforts people should make. The most important is to participate in campaigns to protect animals and report any harm being done to them to the concerned authorities. Moreover, reduce reliance on animal-based products, as reduced demand may help to save some animal lives. The next point of this paragraph you will see on the next screen. Take some time to read this paragraph. First, see the points that I have put. And after that, the language, the way I have framed my sentences, sense and connectivity, that is very important. There has to be connectivity in what you are writing, and again I am repeating, be careful with the vocabulary. First, the meaning of pose a risk, which means cause a risk. Now, this point is a continuity of the previous paragraph. Also, there is a need to adopt an eco-friendly lifestyle and not indulge in any activity that can pose a risk to their lives. And after that, in the last paragraph, we always write the conclusion. In the conclusion, we don't write any new points. We think of something that will finish the essay. It's very important that your conclusion matches with the introduction. In fact, there has to be a lot of connectivity in your essay. Your conclusion should match the introduction. Your paragraphs in the middle should be connected to each other. They should be connected to the conclusion. First, the meaning of the words. Eventually means finally. Hence means therefore. Eventually, animals are such an important part of our natural world that their disappearance will cause huge damage to the natural world and humans. Hence, all possible efforts should be made to protect them. In place of huge damage, you can also write colossal damage. Now you can take some time to read this paragraph and the point of the previous paragraph. First, see the points that I have put, then the language, sense, and connectivity. Dear students, writing an IELTS essay is a serious but an easy job if you get the right guidance. There are 4 things that you need to take care of. Firstly, you should have some good points related to that essay. That is, a lot of planning and thinking is needed. And after that, when you start writing, you have to take care of the language you are using, the way you frame your sentences, especially the vocabulary. Again, a lot of planning and thinking goes into it. And then you have to see whatever you are writing, there has to be a lot of connectivity and things should be making sense. And in case you want the right guidance and develop good writing skills to help you not only in your IELTS exam but later on as well, you can join my class. I have given my contact at the beginning. You can subscribe my channel Excellence the Ideal Class. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. You will find a lot of content related to IELTS speaking as well as writing. I hope that you find this video useful and informative and have got some clarity the way IELTS essays should be written, and most importantly, the common errors you should avoid. Thank you very much.